Hi, I'm Chris Searles. This video is part of my series of short videos on the strategic waterings I did just north of the Garnet Fire. This is from day one. This is just highlights from the footage. In this footage, you will see a little bit of the techniques that I use to do the strategic waterings and what I call rainmaking with trees. You'll then see an immediate increase in the local precipitation events. They're not large, but they're significant given the conditions that we're in. I water that morning and afternoon, and you see rain specks increase that afternoon and evening. Then you're also going to see that I'm watering for rain and rain possibilities, and I'm really wrong about that in the long term of the week here. But I also had this two-pronged strategy, which is that you can reliably count on forest moisture circulation increase when you do these techniques in the right place. I will interject in a moment and explain more about that. Thanks for watching. Here's the footage. Hello, good morning. I'm up here in Albury, California, about 20 miles from one of the biggest, if not the biggest, active fires in the country. We've got some of the worst air quality in the world right here. And unfortunately, you really see this all over California. It's just like a smoky, smoggy mess at the moment. But I'm in this paradise. This really cool lady, Muriel, owns and has maintained for 20 or 30 years. And so many great trees right here. So it was terrifying driving up the mountain to get here. But man, I just had the best long sleep, even with all this smoke. It's been amazing. So I can't wait. We're going to get together in about an hour and get started watering. And I think we have a good shot at getting rain. Definitely increasing the moisture circulation like today at scale. I don't know about rain today, but moisture circulation at scale, it's still by tomorrow morning, it feels different here. I think we have a shot, so we'll see. Okay, and this is the interjection I mentioned. So again, I end up being 100% wrong about being able to get rain during this series of waterings. And bringing rain was the initial goal. But what I have also found is that this forest moisture circulation stimulation is a reliable result of using the rainmaking techniques. These techniques increase the humidity at landscape scale, meaning over dozens to hundreds of miles. And in my experience, that has been almost certainly enough to shut down large fires. So I thought of this as my fallback, that I would be able to rely on FMC or circulation increase because of the forest moisture circulation. And I didn't accept that it wasn't going to rain until Thursday afternoon. This is only Sunday in the series, but all along, again, I have this two-pronged strategy with sort of the fallback that even if I don't get rain, I should be able to help halt the Garnet Fire because of the increase in humidity, because of the increase in moist circulation from my watering of big trees. So I should also mention rains did indeed come to the Garnet wildfire. They brought 5 times the normal average amount of moisture for a month in about 24 hours of rains. They were, as far as I know, landslide and flood free. They just fell heavy but appropriately over these fire damaged lands. And that took place 5 days after I finished watering on the day I predicted. And so that was really good news. But again, we don't get rain while I am doing the watering cycle. The rains come later on. All right, back to the footage now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so excited. I'm over here in the mountains above Fresno. Albury is the name of the nearest town, and I'm about to get started. Yeah, this is the smoke that we're getting this morning. Showing it one more time. Hopefully we can make an impact on this today. It's supposed to increase until the afternoon or something like that. And not yet 9 a.m., so we should have more before long, depending on how things go. So here we go. Okay, I'm starting with the nozzle. Process is always, when I have water pressure, to do the misting or the light irrigation under the canopy. Kind of stripe the layers of air under the canopy just before you're not hitting the vegetation. All right, it's 10:49 a.m. I'm transitioning away from the first tree, doing the last 50 gallons or so. I'll be heading over to do 150 here. We already got that one started, but I can feel it. This tree is online. It's very cool and moving moisture, and then we've just got all this haze and smoke around us. But we're getting cleaner and cleaner right here next to the tree. All right, it's 12:54 p.m. That is our first indication at scale that we're doing the right things. That to me looks like the same type of cloud front that was building from in Arizona from the north. Hello, it's 10 minutes after 2 p.m. It is still Sunday, and we just have our first spot of rain already, but I'm not that surprised. The system has been really responsive. The trees have been really responsive, and I'm just thrilled to see that bit of rain and hang out with these guys. That rain's probably 25, 30 miles away, and hopefully in a little while it's gonna, 24 hours or so, it's gonna start to really spread around. So onward. All right, first day's waterings are done, and the rain shower was over there near the fire. The fire has been expanded from 39,000 acres last night to 40,000 acres this morning. And then they did an aerial measurement and expanded it to 46,000 acres. So I don't know if that's because it's fast moving or they just couldn't get a good sight line on it, but it's real. The fire is not a joke. They're still doing evacuations and stuff. But I think here we're gonna see rain by Friday. It's only Sunday now. We've had a bank of clouds on the horizon that looks to me like it's got moisture in it. But it may also just be the thunderhead from the actual fire. I can't tell. I don't quite have enough of a sight line, so I'm not showing it yet. And we got golden light, and there's some other awesome shift that's taken place here today. Visibility is really good from Albury. It's 25 miles. It says 25 plus miles. So that's, a lot different from having smoke so thick you can't, you have a health advisory. So we did good, or it did good. And about 150 to 200 gallons per tree. I'm just going to round up to 200. I did 5 trees. So it's 1,000 gallons, and let's see, I started about 9 a.m. It's about 6 now. So yeah, almost want to keep going, but I feel like slow and steady is going to win the race here. So stopping for tonight, starting early tomorrow morning. I'll see you then.